Something else I've got to do at some stage is set up trail cams. Just out of curiosity, really. I want to see what sort of animals go past. I'll probably be able to show you guys the footage. Eh? That'd be cool. Wouldn't it be awesome if we caught a Tasmanian tiger on the bloody trail cam? That would be absolutely awesome. Don't know if I tell anyone. There's a huge reward. Well, there used to be. I don't know what the latest details are, but there used to be a thing where they were offering $1.6 million if you could provide evidence that the Tasmanian tiger exists. You know, because a lot of people are saying they're extinct. But I don't know. 1.6 mil, that'd be nice, you know. But at the same time, like if I saw, I'm in country where they very well could be. There's no bloody civilization for a long way, and there's a lot of places around this area where no white man would have ever stepped foot. But if I did see one, and I'm only talking hypothetically because the bloody chances are very rare, and they're an animal. From what I've learnt about the Tasmanian tiger, they're an animal that if it doesn't want to be seen, it won't be seen. They know, they can smell a human from miles away. If they want to hide, they can. I've seen one 15 years ago now, but I've met some very credible people, gold prospectors and older people and that have seen them. I think a lot of people would probably hear what I just said and say, oh, he's a kook, or he's imagining things, or I don't know, you know, like, I think some people think of it as like ghosts, or, you know, they just, or clairvoyance, or whatever, you know, like you got believers and you got non-believers, and some of the non-believers just make out the other ones are just kooks, you know. I'm not a kook. I don't see myself as a kook. I know what I've seen. Anyhow, if for $1.6 million, that'd be nice, but for the tiger's sake, I don't know how good that'd be. Because I could just imagine. I can imagine everyone getting all excited about it, capturing the bloody thing, testing it to bloody, who knows what they'd do. But I can't imagine that bloody poor tiger having a good life once it was caught. They'd probably clone it. I don't know. But if I've seen one, so if there's one, that means there's more than one. Because the last sighting was, you know, like confirmed bloody kill sort of thing when they used to shoot him. Well, I think the last one died. The last one that they've actually got footage of, I'll show you just a bit of a snippet of that footage, was in the Hobart Zoo way back. But if they're still around, there's not going to be one around, there's going to be more than one because they've got to breed, you know. Anyhow, I find it interesting, the thylacine. I'm 100% convinced they're still around. I don't know if they're still around, meaning I saw one 15 years ago, but it was very well messed up. I did not know what it was when I first seen it. Its face was, I don't know if anybody's seen, but the Tasmanian devils now in Tasmania have got some sort of a facial tumour that they get, and they're a little bit concerned that it could wipe them out. But this tiger I seen, it had something very similar to that. Its face was messed up big time, and it was having a hard time breathing. I seen it in my chook pen. It was eating my chooks, and what happened is I had a couple of dogs at the time. They're dead now. One of them, it wasn't actually mine, but it was living with me. It was the biggest staffy I've ever seen. It was huge. It was just, its head, it was just a muscly beast of a dog. Thud. Oh, it was a nice dog. Used to snore like hell. He used to keep me awake. But he wasn't a scared dog, you know. He was a tough dog. And the other dog I had, Shanti, was a girl dog. She wasn't a fighting dog, but she would mess with other animals. She used to get devils, and she'd bail them up. She'd get the chooks, and she'd round them up, and she'd see how close she could get before they ran, and just play games with animals. She was a good dog, but oh, she was a bit of a bitch to other animals. Anyhow, they both went in the chook pen, and this thing had a chook. I peeped over the fence. I didn't know what it was. It actually scared me. It was making this horrible, horrible noise, like a that sort of a noise. And then it made another noise that I can't really replicate, but I sounded a little bit like a yelping bird or something. I don't know, it was weird. Anyhow, just what spoke, Debs. These two dogs went in there. They came out with their tails between their legs, shaking. Absolutely petrified of this thing that was in there. I've talked to some of the old timers, and well, they're dead now, but they said that evidently dogs were terrified of them back in the old days. They wouldn't go near them, and they'd carry on like just really scared. That convinces me. That convinces me of what I've seen. I've seen the body. The body was definitely a tiger, but the head was unrecognisable. You know, it was that messed up. I haven't told many people that. I'm sure I'm going to get bloody humiliated and ridiculed about what I've just said, but you know, I'll probably drop dead one day, but I'd like it on record of what I've seen. My sister seen it. She was there with me. And my little boy, Ethan, he's 17 now. He was there, but he wouldn't really remember. He was so young, you know. But yeah, I'll never forget that.